everybody, Douglas Blair Roberts here, the Super Vader 400, and of course, the brown skinned human coming back at you with another series of reviews, and this time this is my review of three brand new Disney sitcoms, and that is Sydney to the Max, Cooper and Cammy Ask the World, and Gabby Duran and the Unsittables. I said three, I meant to say four, and four Ravens Home. These four sitcoms, these four sitcoms these four sitcoms and the various animated television shows Disney Channel has are making Disney Channel real exciting again. Disney Channel in the late 2010s is way better than it was in that god awful 2011 2000 through 2016 era, and it's all thanks to shows like Ravens Home and Andy Mack. Ravens Home still continues to this day. Andy Mack is no longer on the channel, but its impact and presence is still felt today in these brand new sitcoms. So, um, with that being said, let's get started right now. It doesn't matter what you think because this is my world and we can do whatever we want. Hey everybody, it's time for part two of my review of the Disney Channel sitcom Gabby Duran and the Unsittables. This sitcom right here is another awesome sitcom. This sitcom is different from the other three in that this sitcom is a sci-fi comedy drama based sitcom. The show is like a weird cross between Phil of the Future, Even Stevens, the Stuck in the Middle sitcom, which I've actually never watched, and a Disney version of Malcolm in the Middle, which I've only watched like once. Once is what this show is. It stars singer, actor, and entertainer Kylie Control as as Gabby Gabby Durant, a 13-year-old girl who gets a job babysitting a group of extraterrestrial alien-based children, and her best friend Wesley, the Wesley portrayed by Maxwell Aki Donovan, and 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 Jeremy, a tiny alien controlling the body of a giant human, um, Olivia, Gabby's overachieving little sister, and Dina, Gabby's caring mother who works as a news reporter for Channel 6, and Nathan Lovejoy as Principal Swift, the principal of Havensburg Junior High, and the guy who gave Gabby the job to babysit various various alien based children. The plot of the show is, let me start the episode. Oh, the plot is the plot of the episode is um after living in the shadows of her successful mother and smart younger sister, even when they moved to Havensburg, Colorado, Gabby Duran finds her moment to shine when she gets a job from Principal Swift to babysit the unruly group of extraterrestrial children who have been hiding out on Earth disguised as human. Gabby resourcefully and fiercely steps up to the challenge to protect the children and their secret identities. Like I said earlier, this is another awesome show, man. And this show is most unique because it's a sci-fi comedy. And one thing I like about this show is that unlike other sitcoms, they don't use an annoying laugh track in the background. Background.
But someone needs to save you from yourself.
Background. It's a sci-fi comedy drama based based series. Based series. So far my favorite episodes of the ones I've seen are the pilot episode, which is you're watching right now, where Gabby Duran try has moved to Colorado and wants to move back to her hometown of Miami. So when she goes to school, she tries to get kicked out by messing up. She tries to get kicked out by duct taping the principal's car, but it turns out he actually likes the duct tape, and the duct tape actually helped him do something. I don't remember what it was. Then she tries to mess up his office, which gets her in trouble, but doesn't get her kicked out of school, and instead she lands a job babysitting aliens, and she has to babysit the principal's son, who, if he drinks, I keep forgetting if he drunk, I think it was soda, his stomach will start bubbling, and he would eventually explode. So they do something to prevent him from exploding, and it is here where the principal decides she in times of danger, she demonstrated excellent ingenuity, and was pretty prepared, and thus gets to keep her job babysitting. And she joins her friend Wesley, who is a conspiracy who believes aliens are in their city, joins his club, which he was talking about in the beginning of the show, and it follows the misadventures of these characters. So it was that episode, the pilot episode. Then season two, just like with every other show, I thought season two was way better than season one. And season two is when I started watching the show. And in season two of the show, my favorite episodes include one episode which featured Wesley dressing as a giant chicken. Um, One of the first episodes I watched, where Callie Control goes to the dance with the alien who controls the giant human robot, the tiny who controls the giant human. Then of course the most recent episode I watched, where Callie Control or Gabby Duran and Wesley accidentally kiss and try to get some device to wipe it from each other's memories, but it doesn't work, and they end up stealing the device from two real aliens, and get into some trouble, where a bunch of hilarious moments, including one moment where Callie Control said one of her best lines. She said, "How do we forget about us kissing? The same way I forgot about I walked in on my mom trying to shave her back." something like that. It was hilarious, especially the way Kali Control delivered it. But yeah, these are my favorite episodes. I like everything about this sitcom. Only thing I don't like about this sitcom is the timing. It premiered in 2019 when a lot of people didn't watch Disney Channel. A lot of people stopped watching Disney Channel. Part two, ratings. This is one of your newest premiere shows, and your ratings are atrocious. They're
You got me. Really?
0.57, 0.48. That's not really good for a new based show. And as such, and just like with Cooper and Cammy and Sydney to the Max, this show is also not featured on the channel at all. So yeah, these are the problems I have with Sydney to the. These are the problems I have with Gabby Duran and the Unsittables. But other than that,
So
everything
many
else is
episodes.
awesome. And the final thing I like about this show is the awesome "I Do My Thing"
I want you
rap,
to remember
pop
that you
rap,
left me with no choice.
pop rap and rock song from Kylie Control, who's a singer, dancer, and rapper in real life. And I love her various cool wardrobe. The character she plays on the show is the character she is in real life.
I went to
Um, so um,
Just keep the man's car.
so
I want to go back
yeah,
to
an
my
awesome
This is your life.
awesome show. Hope to see more of this and hope to see more of Kylie Control. Kylie Control, who is instantly becoming one of my favorite role models and one of my favorite young actors.
What can I
So
say? Been a
yeah,
long
this was
one.
another
Okay, well, we're gonna need
sitcom
to
review. You don't want to hear the rest of the music? Turn the video off right now.
Going over to his house? Look, Mom, I know I stepped over the line this time, but how about I just do it at school tomorrow?
I don't know that you will do it.